So you show up to a party with your friends, and not one, not two, but three beautiful women approach you within the first 15 minutes of being at that party. Guys, what's going on here? In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 surprising things that make you more attractive. All right, guys, so first on the list of surprising things that make men more attractive is extreme grooming. I'm talking a bald head and I'm talking beards. And you don't have to have them together, although I guess if you do, you've got double the power there. The point being, and the research I've seen though, talks about them separately, how each of them are, let's just say, an aphrodisiac for certain women. And anyone that has a bald head or has a beard can let us know in the comments. You've probably been to a club, maybe you've gone out and people are drinking and you've got that strange woman who you don't know very well, maybe she's attractive, come up and start caressing your beard, touching your head. The point being, you are standing out from the crowd. You are drawing, and it's better, I think, to be one of these extreme points where, yeah, maybe 5 to 10% of people aren't even they don't like beards. Maybe 10% of women don't like bald heads, and 80% are indifferent, but it's that 10% who are going to actually come from across the room, are going to seek you out. That's what you're looking for, and is the key to this point, is that, again, it's about being more attractive, not to everyone, but to select individuals. So number 2 on this list of surprising things that make you more attractive is if you're a great storyteller. If you can captivate people, you are going to be perceived as more attractive. You ever seen that? What's the commercial for that Dos Equis guy, the most interesting man in the world? Where they didn't say the most attractive man in the world. They've got a guy that has beautiful women around him and other guys that are just hanging on every word he has to say. And if you're a great storyteller, you understand how to arc a story, how to bring people in, how to not bore them. And it's the best part about this is it's a skill. You could learn it, you can practice it. And once people have had a few drinks, if you've got some great stories in your back pocket, you can show your intelligence, you can talk about yourself, your travels, where you've been, and you can show humor. So number 3 on the list of surprising things that make you more attractive is to show up with a group. This is really important so you don't show up alone. When you show up alone, you look like a lone wolf. People don't know who you're associated with. They basically view you as an outsider. But another interesting thing with showing up with a group, people perceive people in groups as being more attractive. This applies to women, this applies to men. So that's why when you see a bachelorette party together, as a group, they actually make themselves more attractive than if individually they were by themselves. But another thing, when you show up with a group, especially a mixed group of men and women, is that you show that you're socially acceptable. One of the best groups for you to show up with is 2 women. All of a sudden, other women are going to notice that this guy, other women are approving of him. And it doesn't matter if they're a relationship, if they're family, it just matters that other people are saying this is a good person and they're going to go with that. Now, going out with other guys is better than going out alone. But what you want to be careful with other guys is all of a sudden coming off as intimidating. So make sure you don't cross your arms up like that and that you eventually break off into smaller groups. Number 4 on the list of surprising things that make you more attractive is using texture in your outfits. So 3 ideas right here. 1, look at sweaters, cashmere, wool, something that looks very attractive that people actually want to get up to and touch. And when they do that, all of a sudden they touch you, they open up the conversation, and it's something that sometimes people don't even notice they're doing it. Another texture that you want to look at is leather. Leather gives a very strong masculine feel. So if you've got maybe sloped shoulders, you're a thin guy, you don't come off as necessarily the most masculine guy, try putting on a leather jacket. Instantly, your masculinity level is going to go up. It's going to build up your shoulders. It's going to make you look like the bad boy. All of a sudden, and what do we do here? We just introduced texture. Another thing, consider cords. And I'm talking about corduroys when it comes to trousers. Maybe look at gray flannels, something that has a napped weave that, again, when you're talking to her, she just puts her hand on your leg, doesn't even know what she's doing, just says, these trousers are beautiful. These pants are really nice. Where'd you get them? Now, she has touched you. Again, she's opened up the conversation. She's shown you that she doesn't mind getting close to you. Big win right there. All right, number 5 on this list of things that surprisingly make you more attractive, gray hair. So there was a Match.com study, 72% of women said gray hair on a man is hot. But there were two parts to this. One, he had to have a youthful look to him. So it doesn't matter if you're in your 20s or in your 50s, but you want to be in good shape. You want to have nice skin. So make sure to take care of your assets, guys. Take care of your body. Make sure you stay in shape. And it doesn't matter actually if you get the gray. Another thing is a lot of them liked basically the salt and pepper look, where it wasn't completely white, but it had a gray mix in with a darker color. That was something they perceived as basically it shows this guy has put in his time. He's a high member of society. And it was interesting, like just many women are drawn to it. Some women, again, like some of the other things we talked about, are going to be turned off by it. But it's going to be made up for that 20% of the population that is drawn to it. And so again, guys, with all these points, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. With all these points, it's not a matter of putting it all together. It's simply standing out from the crowd. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below. If I missed something, if you would have added something, let me know. I'll definitely go check it out. See you in the next video.